with the CDC constantly changing, and Fauci for that matter changing. Well, wait a minute, last week you said that, well, of course the science changed. The science? But I've got science here, don't show me your piece of paper. You know, so it's really starting to feel like a dystopian movie in some ways. The lockdowns of 2 years ago now were really a fundamental challenge to everything as Americans. Okay, now the scientists are in charge of everything. Whether your church can stay open, whether you can celebrate Easter, whether your small business can stay open, whether you can go grab a beer at the bar, whether your kids can play at a playground, how many people you can have in your home, whether and to what extent you can actually cross the state line without being forced into a quarantine, and you're going to be tracked by an app, by the way, and all of this happened to us all at once. Nobody voted on it. We've got a network in operation here. They've tasted power, and they've seen what's possible. They don't want to let it go. They want it to last and last and last.
Well, and it's also very interesting that of all the things that we're talking about is this mask, it's these transportation mask mandates.
I know. And you know, but so here's the thing, Jan, why the mask? You know, why the mask? Now, it's true that the mask itself has a long history of its association with subjection and servitude. I mean, there's a long association with those two things, you know, covering the mouth, you know, silencing the speech, making breath impossible. So all of that is true about masks, but they become such a flashpoint because they represent a very sort of highly personalized imposition of something that's a much broader problem, which was, you know, the rule of the administration, right? But the arbitrary dictates, the impositions, the mandates, you know, the forced shots on penalty of losing your jobs, the travel restrictions, the shutdowns. I mean, this sudden weird way in which, in the land of the free and home of the brave, we were ruled by these wild arbitrary dictates for the better part of 2 years, and the evidence of this is still all around us. I mean, the plexiglass is still in all the businesses, maybe not in Florida, but it's certainly in the Northeast, it's still everywhere. The stickers, you know, the limits on the elevators, I mean, all these weirdly, strangely unscientific things that are born of panic on one hand, but also, I would say, despotic aspiration on the other.